kids, welcome to Craft Time. I'm Miss Daphne and I'm so happy that you're here for Craft Time with me today. So your Bible lesson this week is the amazing story of Paul and his conversion and baptism. And that's from Acts chapter 9 in the Bible. Now before Paul believed in Jesus, he was called Saul. And one day, Saul was traveling to a town called Damascus when Jesus stopped Saul right on the road with a very bright light. And he saved Saul from his sins and chose him to spread the gospel. And so today our craft is called Stencil Lights. So what you're going to need from your craft is some white construction paper, some scissors, some markers or chalk or crayons, and some tape. Tape is optional, but I recommend it. And so the first thing that we're going to do is to draw a light bulb on your paper. So, or you can also print it out from the website. So here's one that I printed out. So once either you draw it or print one out, you can use your scissors and cut out all the way around your light bulb. Okay, so we're going to cut out around our light bulb, and then you'll end up with a light bulb like this. And then take a piece of your masking tape and put it on the back of the light bulb and stick it to your to a big piece of paper like that. Well, you might want to do it straight. That one's crooked, so we'll just straighten it out. There we go. And so you have your light bulb on this big piece of paper. You want to kind of leave a couple inches at the bottom of your paper plain, but the rest of it we're going to color in around our stencil. So I'm going to use a marker, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start coloring around the light bulb, and you can color all the way across your paper, but what you really need to do is just go all the way around. It's kind of hard because the light bulb kind of sticks up a little bit. So, you know, just color all the way around, and you're going to end up with something that looks like this. See how I colored all the way around it? And I left the bottom part plain. So, then after you've done that, you take off the stencil and you're going to end up with a big white light bulb on your paper. And you can draw a cross on there if you'd like to, because that represents Jesus, of course. And he was the bright light that appeared to Saul on the road to Damascus. And so then what we're going to do next is draw a road on the bottom of the paper where Saul was walking, and we can draw a picture of a man walking along the road, and we're going to pretend that his name is Saul. And then you can write across the bottom of the paper that God chose Saul, or God chose Paul, because that was his name after he became a believer. So this is the finished product. As you can see, I have the light. Here is the road, and there is Paul walking along the road. And at the bottom, I wrote, God chose Paul, because he chose Paul to be the one to share the good news of the gospel with everyone. And we are to do the same. So have a lot of fun making your craft, and I hope you have a really great week. Bye-bye now.